Welcome to WiredToHunt's Whitetail How-Tos, where we provide a step-by-step tutorial for one important deer hunting task.
I want to talk about a topic today that doesn't really get a whole lot of love. It's all about tacking trails. Anyone who's bow hunted has at least made this mistake once, marking a trail for a morning sit, going into the woods in the dark, everything's going well, you get on that trail and all of a sudden you find yourself lost. And you're like, where did I take a wrong turn? Where is my next pin? Where's my next tack? Where's my next flag? And it's so frustrating and it's so preventable. I kind of look at tacking the trail like I look at hook sets for fishing. Like they're almost free. This whole little box of them is like $3. I always mark it like I have no navigational skills whatsoever. Like I mark it like I think I'm not gonna remember where I put that stand or where I had that blind set up. And I really try to overdo it in the daylight because I know how different it's gonna be in the dark, how I'm gonna wanna be really quiet. I'm not gonna wanna make a mistake getting way back into the woods for a morning sit. When you see people tack trails, they'll put them like maybe waist high or even a little bit higher. You walk into the woods and see that trail, but the problem with that is shining a light around when I'm in the woods and I want to be really sneaky. So instead of putting my tack trail at waist height, I like to put it down a little bit lower, so I'm always shining my light down. Like I don't want to step on any sticks, I don't want to make any unnecessary noise. So I want my light and my focus 3, 4, 5, 6 feet ahead of me, so I can just creep along really, really slow. I don't need to be shining my light around looking for other tacks. If I have a part of my trail that dog legs, I'll take another tack and I'll just tack it on one side or the other of the main tack. So my trail comes to this point and I know I need to take a 90-degree turn to the left, I'll just put another tack there. One thing that I like flagging tape for versus these reflective tacks is the start of a trail. So if I'm walking along a field edge and I know I gotta peel off there, or I'm in that creek bottom and I know I need to cut up a bank or something, I like having a nice piece of flagging tape there that shows me like, this is where you start. You might be saying, why would I tack a trail now when I could just drop a pin on my OnX and I can just navigate to that? Because it's not about just blindly going through the woods to get to a spot. Sure, have your stand site marked, but what's the specific route to get there? And how can you do that while leaving as little of an impact as possible? That's really important. Carry tacks or flagging tape with you at all times. You can use them to mark blood trails if you need to. One of the hardest things to do is if you've got a new spot you just found, hunted it till dark, you slipped out, and you think, I'm going right back in there in the morning, that's an easy one to get wrong and to get off on your trail a little bit and really screw that up. I know this seems like elementary. It's the little details of whitetail hunting that can make a big difference. I always think like if I didn't tack a trail correctly and it took me an extra 10 or 15 or 20 minutes and I was wandering around the woods, shining that light around, leaving more scent, making more noise out there, that could cost you a deer. That could cost you the buck of your lifetime. And it's such a simple, easy, preventable thing to be a more effective whitetail hunter. If you want more whitetail hunting advice, please check out the Wired to Hunt podcast. Please check out the Wired to Hunt Foundations podcast. You can get them anywhere podcasts are.